Alright then, welcome back everyone. Round 2 of our Zelda 2 block tonight. Grand Finals time for this tournament. This has been a great tournament to watch. I'm glad to have been some small part of it. Grand Finals tonight, Simpol Dude versus Lightning. Simpol with the 1-0 lead, having made it through the winner's bracket. On comms tonight, joined by Justin Man 114 and Redbird Grad. Hope the two of you are having a good night.
Doing good?
Yeah, for sure, man.
We'll get this one kicked off in just a moment.
Alright. I think they're just getting their dot readies in. What's up, everyone? We got the match everyone was kind of expecting for the finals here for this tournament. So easily, I think by far the top two runners in this category, at least that are in the tournament, and well, actually on the leaderboards as well. So should be a good one.
I like the juxtaposition you're seeing here with one person just standing at North Palace and one person going all over Hyrule warming up.
Yeah, Light was warming up with some any % there. I'm here with Redbird Grad, by the way. Newly minted sub 80 runner of this game in all keys.
Thanks to this entire community, dude.
Yeah.
And especially yourself, sir. All the tips and help.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
See those.
Don't reinvent the wheel, just watch the people that are good.
So here we go. They should be off any minute. And we're going to see some shopping. We can talk about things that aren't Zelda 2 for 3 minutes if you want. Like, what's your favorite bagel?
Bagel?
Yeah.
Man, I'm pretty plain Jane. Just a plain bagel. A little cream cheese on it. That's about it.
It's going to be my question I ask everyone I commentate with now.
What's yours? Put you on the spot.
Cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisin. I see.
But I also really like onion bagels.
That I can get behind.
It's hard. Yeah.
I can get behind that. I've never been a raisin guy.
Love raisins, but yeah, a lot of people not fans.
Right. I think since my parents forced them down my throat when I was growing up. Never really liked them.
I don't know. I always liked them. I just, I don't know.
Yeah, Simpol here, off to a great start.
Yeah, they're both just cruising through. I think we're gonna get, if they both do the same routes they did in previous races, Simpol will be grabbing shield in this shopping section. Or I wasn't paying attention enough. Did he already get it? Maybe not. Maybe they are going the same route this time, because before Light was doing no shield till later, and Simpol was actually getting it. But looks like we have a. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at Simpol splits right now, and he's using his PB splits. So I think we're gonna get like quote unquote world record route for both runners here.
Sure.
Which really,
I was half joking because I forgot to hit play on his side, so he was still standing at North Palace.
You didn't miss anything though.
I didn't miss a darn thing.
The beauty of the beginning here.
They're in the same.
It's not really 3 minutes since they're not getting shield,
Yeah.
So we get cut short.
Yeah. So school me here. If I'm a all keys runner like I am, what's the hurdle into getting into this category, dude?
I don't really think there's much of a hurdle except for the first, I don't know, 7 minutes, because after you get all this stuff right here where they're going into Jump Cave, this might be the hardest part to get through. I mean, in the whole category. I mean, you can get through it with a death or whatever, but you really don't want to die here. You want all your lives for Death Mountain. So this cave alone, just these 3 caves in the dark. But then again, you can run this category and do Palace 1 first, so it would be similar. You know, you'd have the candle by the time you get here.
Right.
But yeah, doing categories like this where you have to do the dark stuff, once you've done it a lot, Simpol having a little trouble in Light as well. Either of them took life because they didn't get in trouble in the first cave, so alright, they get through. Yeah, just doing the dark combat, you kind of learn, and it's still hard, but you kind of learn tendencies and stuff.
Oh, we got one encounter and then a back spawn on Light side.
Yeah, Light's looking clean here. Simpol might get a second one. Gets the back spawn.
Gotta make one little dodge.
One, nice.
Nice. You don't want to see the overworld cause a big disadvantage at the beginning of these races.
Yeah. One encounter is fine.
Mm-hmm.
6 seconds or so, somewhere around there, depending on what happens in the encounter.
Yeah, so Dark Death Mountain, man. How much practice are you putting in for Dark Death Mountain?
I mean, you're definitely going to want to save state practice. For sure.
Nuts,
I mean, you could just like do runs, but you're going to game over a lot and then just have to walk back there.
The Gorillas are the biggest challenge, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, to me, it's really like 2 or 3 rooms that are just really bad. Like, you know, obviously anything that's orange you can still see. So, like, fighting orange Dairas is really no different, except you're at a lower attack level. But yeah, red Dairas, the blue Gorillas, and the Moblins in the first room are actually also the first. I think the first room is one of the harder rooms, especially to get through there without taking damage. We might see Light usually does like a damage boost to get through the first Moblin, and then just kind of jumps over the second one. We might see that. And then there's the red Daira room with the bots up on the ledges, which is just terrible. It's a terrible room because you can't see the bots or the Daira.
Sure.
And then, yeah, that blue Gorilla room a little after that is also no fun.
All right, we see a little safety going on here. Oh, getting some magic both sides. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah. Definitely want to have everything full here.
Full
for this.
everything, yeah.
They will be taking attack first, unless something goes real wrong and they decide to take life instead, but we'll see attack 2, and then we'll see life shortly after. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, let's see it.
Nice.
Nice. Light got through.
Alright, so that was a different kind of damage boost, but it worked. I don't think that was the intended boost. Yeah, oh, maybe Simpol kind of did the same thing. Took damage from the second one too, unfortunately.
And a bot from the bot, so not full right now.
Yeah, life cast was just in time. That bot hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike all keys, we're going to need these octos at the end. Get that XP. Light actually needs a bot kill. There we go. 130 there at least, so you can level up attack right here.
On the 70 off this guy, yeah, I see. Yeah, this room right here just scares the crap out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, all the aches. Can't see anything right there either, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And these guys just want to keep hitting them to light them up, right?
Yep. It's 9 hits at attack 1 there, but now attack 2 actually significantly. So that's the thing, like, they really didn't want to take life 2 in Jump Cave, which you can if you really need it to safety, like if you take some hits. You can take it, but you can really only take it at the beginning, like in the first room, because that's the only time the screen's going to pop. If you take it there, though, you're stuck on attack 1 for this red Daira that Simpol is fighting, and then Light just killed, which is instead of, I think it's 8 hits at attack 2, it's 12 hits at attack 1. And both sound difficult, obviously, but the longer you're in there with those bots jumping around and the Daira itself.
It was really close for Simpol there. Light's having a really good Death Mountain. To me, seems like having a very clean Death Mountain.
Yeah. It's going pretty well. I can't I think Light forgot to start their timer. So I can't check, like, I'll just use Simpol's time because they should be like relatively synced, but we'll see like what the hammer times look like when after they update.
No, they've been cleaning
the hammer,
them.
sorry, the magic container.
Almost every single room.
So we might see Simpol actually kill these. Nope, he's gonna skip them
Yeah,
anyway.
you just skipped them. Yeah.
I think Light got a bag, but Simpol did not. But you don't need to kill everything in here.
Just trying to get to attack 3 as fast as possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's always plenty of XP, even with no bags, so you can pick and choose what you want to kill. You can actually despawn, you know, a couple of the Dairas if you need to, if you don't want to fight them.
Beam wrap too, Jess? Wag going on in the finals?
Like the run's valid without the beam wrap, really.
Reset.
Right, dude had to turn around a little bit more time lost there.
Mm-hmm.
And Light coming up on the hammer. We're going to see a nice death abuse from both of them once they get to it.
Yeah, good doubles, no jitters here. Just looking really clean. Really good.
There it is.
How big of an issue is the 200 experience they have spread right now?
Oh, they're not going to take any more levels until after another up A, so once they got attack 3, it's good. No
They're
matter
good.
what. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're going to just go get the magic container and then up A right there. XP is usually only a worry in this category in like Palace 2, and it can be in Palace 3 if you don't know what to look for and whatnot, but Palace 2 you need a little bit of bag luck or you gotta kill some extra stuff, which is quite annoying to do.
Sure.
There's the up A, that was like 946.
Mm-hmm. Probably good 15 seconds here.
Yeah, I'm going from when they regain control here. Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, a couple of encounters worth. We shouldn't see any encounters on these walks coming from North Palace, because they're all manipulated and fairly executable.
Yeah, so really Light's got about 9 seconds of combat on Simpol right now, because I had the one less encounter on the way to Lifetown. I don't know the names of the towns, dude. Just the spells.
It's okay. That's what we all say.
It's whatever.
I mean, I know them, but I usually don't say them. I usually just say, yeah, Lifetown.
Oh, yeah, when I had to start tracking for Z2R and I had no idea what the names were, I'm like, what? What is this?
Well, are you the one that hasn't played Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, I still have not.
Okay,
Don't
so
bring that in front of me.
I'm not gonna like.
Come on, call
I'm
me
not gonna
out.
bag you for it. I'm just saying, like, you know,
I think you just did.
all the town names are characters from that game, so it was like, you know, I already knew all the words. I just had to remember which town was what or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, the raft is in Raru or whatever. I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Town is that? Just tell me the spell. I'm good.
If it's rando, though, it might not be Shield Town.
That's true. That's
It
right.
might be Downstab Town or something. I don't know.
It needs to be an option. Just replace the names with the original spell. All right, the game can begin. We have downstab.
Yep. You should, by the way, though, play Ocarina of Time. Just saying.
You're going back there?
Okay.
All right.
Just real quick.
I will. I promise. I promise.
I know you will someday.
Yeah, consistently holding this little 15, 16 second lead here. So really we're looking at what? Experience grinding in 2 is the next spot that you could see any gaps closing or widening?
Yeah, if one runner gets the first 200 bag and the other one doesn't, it sucks for the one that doesn't. It's going to lose them time no matter what, because they're going to have to kill the blue Stalfos that are in the turret rooms, if you know what I'm talking about. Downstairs.
Yeah, for sure.
And that just sucks, and you know, they can do whatever they want, kind of. They just jump and stuff.
I've only ever messed with those guys in attack 3 runs.
Yeah, that's the only time you would ever need to in all keys, is if you're worried about XP there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Light's going to do this little manipulation that I won't be able to tell if it worked. It sounded good. I do have Light's audio up.
Oh, do you? Okay. Nice.
So far. All right, it's clean.
Perfect.
I can't usually tell till that last spawn happens and make sure it's the good one. Simpol doing the same thing.
So it's really that big encounter that has to go backwards, right?
Yeah, so that one encounter that you saw him hesitate for a little bit is the important one. He hesitates and then starts moving on a specific audio cue to get these next spawns to be all the same that you just saw. And actually, Simpol must have gotten slightly different final spawn there, because there weren't as many fairies, but it still worked in his favor. Sometimes the last spawn they can just home in, so you would have to go back down to the road real quick.
Sure.
Nice beam right there.
Whew.
Bots, yeah.
The heck with that room, dude. I want no part of that.
Bots wanted Light on that one.
I will stand on the ledge and let them fall off.
See how simple.
Which is why I'm commentating these things and never playing them.
Yeah. Just gotta have confidence in the beam. That's all it is.
Sure. I just can't low beam like that. I just can't do it. I always shoot over him and get hit.
Yeah, you just gotta practice like the beam timing and stuff. It's just something that comes with playing, you know, just like anything.
I found with Z2, it's kind of like Z1. Once you start attacking rooms and not being afraid to get hit or dying, you're actually putting yourself in better position.
That's exactly what it is. Just be aggressive.
Yeah.
Obviously not like wild aggressive, as Light tries to ensure a not despawned enemy here.
Yeah, it was heads up for sure.
I like that kill. Stay
So
real close to the
432
door.
glove. Is that pretty good?
I'm not sure on glove times, but this has been
No. I mean
solid.
the experience.
Oh, the XP.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the same
Yeah.
here. Dude's pretty much should be about the same. Oh, did dude? Let me think. Oh, maybe not. Didn't grab the 50 bag out here yet. Yeah, it's essentially the same. Dude just didn't grab the 50
I gotcha.
out here.
I always
you're gonna
forget
see.
the
There's the drop for Light, and doesn't need to kill that rope. They kind of set up their small count to make sure it didn't happen on a rope, or whatever you want to call it in your room. Because that rope right there, if they get the jar, they're gonna want to kill that just to save a little bit of time later. And Simpol did get the jar, unfortunately. Simpol's actually gonna do this little nice MOA kill and get a little more XP. I liked that. I think what that actually does is just allows Simpol to only have to kill 2 of these skellies instead of 3. Because the third one doesn't always spawn. You sometimes have to go back to get to him. Yeah.
Is that a sprite limitation deal?
Well, I'm not sure what causes this one to despawn. Like, usually in all keys, you never see this guy, right?
Nope, you never do.
Yeah. I mean, I get him. I feel like I get him more often than some people do. Light's going to take the death abuse there to avoid getting the jar in the previous room.
Yeah, I saw that comment earlier down there in chat. Movement's really good, and this is what impresses me the most about these two is just very fluid movement, no wasted motions.
Yeah. I think Light's been really on point with all the combat. It seems like Simpol may have, I don't want to like put words in his mouth, but just maybe a little bit of the jitters, if you will.
Sure.
Maybe a little nervous.
Rightfully so. I don't care if you're playing a pickup game of horse and it's the championship game. You're kind of clutching the ball a little tightly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, these are 2 Zelda 2 heavyweights, so
Nice
I
fight.
think you can be as good as you can be as good as anyone and still be nervous in a race, so I get nervous at the start of every race for some reason. Even it doesn't matter who I'm racing or what game.
Right.
As soon as those red numbers start counting down, and like my heart starts pumping faster, and it doesn't go away for like a few minutes, and then it's fine. Alright, we got our levels. Now we get to cruise through P1.
So, rookie question here. If the distance to P1 is the same no matter when you do it, why would you wait? Just because you have down stab and the combat makes it faster?
Ferry, actually, because you can ferry through doors. And
Ah.
P1 is set up in such a way that you have to get all the keys to get through the doors. If you don't, I mean, I guess all the palaces are set up that way, but you have to, you'd have to go left here at the start to get that one key just so you can go back right and all that stuff. And yeah, it just works out to save a lot of time to do it this way.
Sure.
It's also fun having downstab in this palace.
Yeah, because those tin suits, man. That's the only reason I almost stopped running those stupid tin suits.
Yeah, you'll see the beauty here is that they are intentionally taking tin suit hits.
Wait, what?
Because they just want to get low health for a death abuse coming up.
Ah, this is my
Light is just cruising.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
these
telling you,
bubble-
dude.
These bubble hits. Oh,
They're
I can't
having a
get all three.
fantastic race.
Yeah. So we're going to get a bot death abuse. It's very nicely
Get the
done.
fairy magic.
Yep. Exactly. Alternate route here would be to just kill the enemies and take magic 2 right after or at the candle, and then you do your level up or your
Sure.
magic that way. But they're gonna save that for the next palace. Oh, Light.
Yeah, I was that stab scared me, dude.
I thought he was gonna get hitboxed. That was crazy.
Yeah. You know, if you're the first person to run this category, this would have been a blast to route.
Oh yeah, and I feel like just in the past, I guess since Fairy Feet was discovered, but even there's probably been other routing changes in the past year or two, or maybe since the tournament started even.
Sure.
Minor stuff probably, but
Well, still, yeah.
yeah.
I enjoy routing a lot.
I am not good at routing.
Oh, no?
I'm good at copying people's routes and applying my own skill or whatever.
You lay it out, I'll beat you at your own game.
I'm just a player. I play the game. That's all I do.
Right. Oh, the leveling here is nice, dude. Get you at attack 6.
Yeah, Eon right there, not taking Magic 2 in Palace 1. Because that was even when I learned this category for the tournament, people were taking Magic 2 in there. And then, yeah, I remember now, someone, I don't know who came up with it, but I think it was Light that showed it to me, so. Makes Palace 1 pretty much, you don't have to do anything.
It's free, yeah. For sure. The down stab kill.
Oh, home run, Horsehead.
That's awesome.
1-0.
That's awesome.
Eon came up with.
Oh, missed the fairy feet.
Yeah, you never want to see Walker. That's gonna, if dude can get the fairy feet, that's gonna buy him back a good 10 seconds or so, depending on how fast they can do the fairy feet.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's a 12-second time loss or whatever.
Yeah, the screen itself is 12 non-stop, one to end to the other. But you do gotta factor in... Oh, I guess obviously Light did attempt
Yeah,
it
yeah,
first, so yeah. And then also a little bit of bubble action, having to stop. Watch this. Yeah, I like that.
That's beautiful. Doesn't work when I'm doing it. I take about 5 encounters right there.
Well, again, that one's another manipulated one. If you could do everything from North Palace and all keys,
Yeah, for sure.
you know. I just like the way that one looks. I go for like a slink there, but that's even better because Light knows the spawn and just doesn't even. I like stop on the tile for the slink or whatever. I guess it looks cooler, but it's definitely not faster.
I'll be honest, it's the first time I've watched Light, and just the play looks so polished. It's not even funny. It's great.
Yeah, Light's got good attention to detail. Just really, just picks up on things and grinds.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Simpol, really. That's why they're both.
Oh yeah.
Simpol's played this game more than probably anyone I know. Not just this category, obviously.
People like this, you can just learn a lot by watching.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't even realize, but we did have a route divergence. That's why there's such a huge lead on Light's side. Simpol, I believe, went and grabbed the...
Got
he went, yeah, he got shield. Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say the heart container, but no, not yet on that.
I knew it was coming up from the splits when they diverged, and I saw a shield on his split.
Yeah. I think Light will grab shield right after the palace.
Yeah. We all know that Simple's going to have to cast shield in here, so it's...
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't 100%, they'd certainly both skip it entirely.
Right. So, like, mid-game here, they're both, attack 6 or whatever. You're attack 6 during this run. Is there anything you're fearing as you're coming up in the next, 10 minutes of this run?
No, I think after P2, it's kind of a big sigh of relief. You even get to cast Jump on the way in this room. Check it out.
Because you get your magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the magic a little early, and then, we're ferrying in here. Taking a death. Like, there's a lot of enemies you don't have to deal with. Like, instead of jackhammering this guy, you're actually just letting him hit you.
Yeah. You want the hits. Yeah. That's crazy.
Death abuses are really nice when they're done well like that.
I fear every fairy feat in Josnir. Oh, missed the key. Go back.
They are worthy of fear. Alright, Simple's gonna quickly kill that Iron Knuckle. Must have not gotten the Iron Knuckle at the statue at the beginning, which I think Light did.
Mm-hmm.
Which is XP that you want.
Yeah, Simple. Got a refill, magic refill to start.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that in all keys is what you want, but in this, you're taking magic too, like in the first room, so you don't even need the red jar.
Right.
Alright, here's Simple's lava room, and Light's heading over to Rebo. I didn't even see any bots. I looked away and I looked back and there was no bots.
They're gone. The suicide bots.
Yeah, Yunos pretty much got it. I mean, you're already through. I think the three worst parts of the run are Jump Cave, Death Mountain, and P2.
Yeah.
And P2's not necessarily as hard as those first two things. Because you're not going to, game over in P2, but it just, you can lose so much time. And you can certainly take maybe a death or two, but I don't think you're going to game over in P2 usually.
So now it's just execution of the eco key, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, even Valley of Death is somewhat subdued because of Fairy Feet. And GP, you get to up A, so you can just ferry over stuff at the beginning or wherever you want, really, if you want to do that. I don't think we'll actually see either runner do this because they're going to try to not take Death Abuse in GP. I would assume. We're not there yet, obviously, but Simple's on the magic pixel right now.
Just no
flying over enemies and under the ceiling. Yep. Alright, so here's Light getting that shield spell.
Murdered that dude.
Yeah, that blue IK kill's pretty fun.
Good God. I'm going down there saying, please don't fire, please don't fire. And my favorite ambush kill right here.
Yeah, we got
Alright, we can shield for Light side.
Alright, and now I think we're going to see the heart as well. And Simpol still needs that heart as well, so yeah, we should be back to everything being normal.
Exit Palace at 44, North Palace, so we'll see what Simpol exits.
Yeah, you gotta wait for all that XP. Yup, A. It's looking like a pretty decent lead for Light here.
Yeah, 22 seconds, 23 seconds. That's big time in this category.
Yeah. We might not see too much variance in the near future, but once we get after, well, I guess Eco Key, but I would expect no less than both runners to nail it.
Sure.
But yeah, the whole overworld segment after P5 before P6 is, you know how it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Close your eyes and hold ready. Or up.
You do get to use a few fairy feats, but other than that, it's largely the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, both runners will be getting their drop count here for their small drop.
I enjoyed this part of the run, though, anytime I did it, though, because it felt like it was all on me. You know, like, fairies can screw you up, but everything else is...
Oh, yeah. Actually, I mean, I'll get mad at the overworld like anyone, but, like, I enjoy... Yeah, like, when you come out of Reflect Town, like, I love like, doing that part.
It's cool. Stab the kid. Uh-oh. Simple's got some craziness going on over there. Yeah, shout out to Rep Stabs for sure. Changed my life.
Actually, did dude take an encounter that I missed it? He must have.
He did. He took one. I think he either moved up a tile early in the walk or something, but he took an encounter on that second skip.
I didn't see the entire... wow, both double hits just completely got blocked by that Lizzie. I didn't see his H cave, which you can... If you kind of don't go through that the same way as you normally would, like if you lose frames or whatever, it can just mess up the encounters on the next area. So I wonder if that's what happened. Light's getting some weird stuff is happening.
Yeah, like... Took a ferry at the very beginning of that walk.
Okay, that's what it was. I was like, why is this all...
recovered all the way to the end.
What was happening to Light is actually what I was exactly describing what could have happened to Simpol.
You spoke it into existence.
Yeah. So Simple's going to get, no fairy, and now all these encounters are going to look nice. They're going to stay out of his way.
How they're supposed to be.
Except for that one, because that's a fairy.
Come on, fairies. Random walk them. Ooh, you got the pixel.
You got it, yep.
Oh, and some more swag on Light side. We got different color Link going in the door.
Oh, super jump! Simpol might try it too. If we get double super jump right now, I'm going to lose it.
I'm going to come out this chair, Justin. I will lose it.
Light is all about the strats.
Oh, no swag. It's not happening. Just straight fairy.
Oh,
jeez. I got to give this to Light. I'm done calling this.
I think dude is sandbagging, so we get a game 3. I'm just gonna say it. No,
say it right now. Not even trying.
I will never go for super jump because I'm bad at it, and you miss it once, it's a time loss. So, but if you can nail it, if you are that confident in your timing,
right.
And Light, I think I don't think that's the first time I've commentated Light hitting a super jump in this tournament. So
I definitely won't be the last.
Is there.
Maybe not.
TM. Truer words. Alright, we're almost out of this
old
town.
dude. I don't know about all that though. But chill out. He didn't do nothing. Guy's hooking you up all the way through the game and you're sitting there stabbing. And how does he beat you from town to town?
Mao?
Golf cart?
Back spawn.
Yep.
Still free.
Stabs? No stabs.
No stabs. We got fairy.
Oh, and fairy feet. What am I thinking?
Yeah, only have enough magic for one. Light is just the fairy feet master.
Oh my god. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, you should have seen some of the ones earlier in the tournament. This fairy right now.
That's
Are we gonna get? Oh my! All right,
God.
Simple's got to keep pace.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
So Simple fairy feeded the first one to try to get a better walk after the second one. Because if you take the encounter here, you can get a little bit. I think Simple's more used to these, like where everything's gonna spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so. Not too bad if he can make it clean here. Not too much.
Just
got
gotta slink one, right? Oh, we got a back.
Yeah. Gonna be one more here.
It's
only the fairy was hiding.
Oh, the little guy came out.
Oh, dude.
Hiding, dude.
That's garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
That's garbage right there.
Completely agree.
Okay, Light went for fairy feet here, but missed it, which is just a double whammy because you already have to grind the jar if you try this fairy feat at the beginning of P4, and now they have to grind the jar and didn't get the fairy feat. So let's see if Simple goes for it to try to make up some time. Yep, they will.
All right. I like it though. I like it.
You gotta,
Behind
you gotta
you.
have the RNG. We'll see. All right, let's count how many attempts. That's one. See if Simple gets this fairy feat. That's
Got it.
two. Yep, Simple nails it. Okay.
All right.
Third try. And yeah, you can see how close dude is. If dude gets first try jar here, it's a lot of time save.
They're quote unquote 50-50 right here, where it's actually
Yeah. I don't believe that.
never jar in the front of 4. See?
There's one. All
right.
Second try.
Saved about 6-7 seconds.
Light has already done some damage taking, all intentionally, to die on this tin suit. See, dude will do the same strat. There's a bubble hit here that's pretty nice. Kind of a little forward boost off the bubble. Oh, dude actually already set up the other damage, it looks like, instead of using the Iron Knuckle. Interesting. See if Light gets the jar. That's what they needed. If dude gets a 50 bag, he'll just have to jump into the lava, which is only a small time loss, but... P4 is, just like it is in all keys, a lot of death abuses. It's just a lot faster.
Exactly. Enemies instead of lava.
And it's weird, because all the death abuses are for different magic. Like, in all keys, you're doing it to get your jump spell back and whatnot, and in this, you're doing it to get fairy.
Even routing the health would just be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
All right, some more RNG here.
Oh, right. Eon's reminding me that that's why dude's health was already low before the Iron Knuckle. I'm surprised he knew exactly what to do with the health was already at. It's
Garbage pipe Light, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not from Light, I mean from the wizard. Terrible job sitting in that corner.
Yeah. Couldn't do it much worse if I tried, really.
Right. I think we're getting equally garbage on Simpol side.
Yeah, that looked pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Maybe even worse.
All right, here we go. Got to go back and get something. Some boots, I think.
Yeah, we need those boots. This is so you can take the level while you're walking to the boots, mainly, and then up A as soon as you get them instead of boots. Well, I guess even getting the boots first is slower because you gotta like walk all the way back and around. Yeah, beating the boss allows you to just leave and re-enter quickly. Yeah, it would be a whole lot slower to do it in the proper order.
You know what the worst screen to die on in this game is? That one right there.
Which one?
Light is on right there. Because you fall through that hole all the way to the bottom if you don't have the boots yet. You gotta go all the way back around.
Oh, yep.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
The game's like, where'd you enter the screen from? Oh, there? Let me drop you. Lovely.
Yeah, if you miss that bridge jump in all keys and miss, like, going to the first key.
Yeah.
It's bad too.
Look at a ceiling walk, cheater. Simple.
That opens up the possibility for a double ceiling walk run. Who's sick of me saying that yet? Still haven't seen it, so just waiting.
Sandbagging.
Alright, we going right back into a palace. We'll go to P5, get that eco key, and then do a whole bunch of walking for 5 minutes.
I mean, Z2.
Yeah. There's a lot more than 5 minutes of just walking in this game.
Right.
It's the little segments that count, though.
That's right.
The little bursts.
It's funny when you learn the game, you're like scared of P5, and then like you just dread it because there's nothing to do in there. Once you like get at it.
I mean, other than
it's okay, and you're
like Magos giving you a hard time, there's really not much going on.
All right, let's see this. Schoolless light. Nailed it.
Every time. Max key grab.
Those kills are so fun on Simpol side. Up that stairway.
Yeah. It sucks if you just get out of rhythm.
Oh yeah, you get bopped around 5 times. Nailed it.
No stab. They both do a slightly different jump. They're both consistent with it, but you can tell light kind of bounces off the wall more almost, and Simpol does more of like just like a subtle bend.
It's almost like he stopped like a half tile earlier too.
I know light has a good visual cue for when they literally just jump at a specific time and then switch from holding right to holding left. There's nothing more to it than that.
Sure. Best part about this category, dude, block room.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I started watching you guys run this, I'm like, oh, that's where it's at.
See you later, key. Simpol still gets a hit, but who cares?
Yeah, concussions don't matter at this point.
He probably likes the hit actually, because there'll be a death abuse coming up. So, assuming
don't want the bag, huh?
Yeah, no, you don't want to.
Frames.
They're gonna be taking life 4 in here, but don't want to get that. Don't want to get rid of that empty life they already have. You know,
Sure.
Faster death abuse.
Sure.
I would just take it right there because I've accidentally forgotten to take it later when it pops again, and that ruins everything. Well, it doesn't ruin everything, but
He took it.
well, Simpol just went ahead and cast life.
Mhm.
Interestingly.
Maybe just making sure he makes it to the point.
Yeah.
Being behind.
Oh yeah, that's the tink, the double tink.
Z3 counts blue balls. We should count tinks. Take a second off for every tink you get
That'd
during
be
there.
hard. I'd have to like write it down.
Oh, I'd do it though. It'd be worth.
Keep a little tally.
Right? Ooh,
The death.
the
The fatal
timing
damage before the item pickup. Love it.
scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, the first time I saw Light do that, I was like, "No, what are you doing?" And then it's like, "Oh, it's okay. It's just fine.
Planned, calculated.
You can grab things with your corpse." Who would have thought?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's about to be a
Nicely
little
done.
took a hit before and like
Nicely done by both.
mm-hmm.
Still pretty close. We got, as I said before, plenty of overworld coming up after this palace.
See what the lead is. Light got through the wall at 08. I'm gonna see where Simpol gets through the wall.
I think Simple's caught up a little, right?
28. 20-second lead right now. Yeah, Nightwolf will be played right after this one.
Alright. Guma, you do not get the luxury of a life cast, but it's not that big a deal. You still get attack 8.
You cast shield here or no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
okay.
sure. Yeah.
I was like, I know these are pros, but it's still.
No,
Guma's
he
still
ain't trying to show off that much.
right.
Although Light does get through clean, no hits. Another max key grab. I think they both have one now. Oh no, Light was the other one too. So Light has at least 2 max key grabs. I'm gonna count the one at Eco Key as a max key grab. I don't know if Max is here or not. But...
Guma.
Oh, dude!
Guma.
We gotta be a little careful. Wow.
Okay. All right.
Nice recovery.
I mean, you got to refill 5 bars of magic anyway, so he's like, it's free.
I feel like that last hit, like the mace disappeared right before you were supposed to land on it. Like, that was really close. I thought he was going to take the hit from the disappearing mace. But good on him. That would have been a huge time loss with a death there. So still a little bit of a time loss, I think, because of the...
So now we're down to the P6 walk.
Yeah, we got
This is huge.
River Walk, River Dance, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, we got to go to a town first, so we're just going to chill here for a
I
little
mean,
while.
I'm talking about the important
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we talk about the important
Oh, that's true. That's true.
like what your favorite bagel is.
That's
But we already went over that, so.
yeah. How about you eat Hot Pockets still?
Every once in a while.
Eat some Hot Pockets.
I get, like, sick of them if I eat them too much, you know what I mean?
The ham and cheese one,
Yeah.
I could throw that down all day.
Yeah, the ham and cheese one is
Ham
one
and
of my favorite.
cheese for life.
I also like the broccoli and cheddar.
Okay.
But I don't know
I
if you're a
can do
broccoli guy, so.
I'll eat broccoli because once we had kids, we had to like make them stuff like that. So I had to get... I learned to like it. So, oh, you know, you're missing out, dude. I'm on the same page with on a lot of stuff. You're missing out, man.
That's actually impressive.
I know. You gotta like avoid them.
To have never eaten a Hot Pocket. Like, wow.
Never scalded your mouth on the inside of a Hot Pocket.
Oh, yeah, it's magma in there.
Yeah.
Liquid
It's like, oh,
magma.
it's nice and cool on the outside and you die on the inside. All right, here we go. Come on, Light. Boom.
Clean Eon Dodge.
This,
And
don't go too fast. Got it.
unbuffered.
Nailed
I
it.
love it. Alright, let's check these fairy feet, because this is the real magic.
Oh my god!
No!
Are you kidding me?
Missed the second one, but
I
that,
don't
yeah.
care. The
Light
first
just got the timing for what. So Light just pauses on the exact frame that the fairy disappears.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Oh, dude. Oh, little bit off. That large encounter's way tougher to slink. Light's doing the Lordo walk here through the swamp. Ain't need no bridge. That wasn't really good English by me,
That's all right.
but we're gonna roll with it.
Breaking
Light
the
is,
trees down, killing the forest. The squirrels are mad now.
And did Simpol miss? No, Simpol got both. I'm assuming got both fairy feet and just walking the last one because they missed the river dance
Fire
there. Yeah. It's so hard to keep up with both, but that's what it looks like time-wise. I don't think... Oh, Simpol's doing the Lordo, too. Look at this.
Okay, all right. Need a back spawn here.
Not necessarily. They're all leaving him alone. Oh, he gets the fair. Nice.
For the fairy. Let's go. Good execution by both of them, for sure.
Yeah, overworld execution on display right here by both, for sure.
Digging it. Now, this is what you want in a finals match, right here.
Yeah. It feels good. That's going to give them both confidence, to be honest, when you get through a segment like that. I know dude missed the skip, but everything else after that was good. So
It was great for me as a newer Z2 guy. I just was introduced to the greatness that is Lord this past week.
Lorda, Lorda was
I
streaming
never
a little
watched the
bit.
stream, and I'm like, holy crap, what have I been missing?
Lorda's a character.
Yeah,
Lorda's
man.
another one, like many in the community, that have contributed a lot to the run.
I learned so
Stuff.
much just in like 5 minutes of watching a stream, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, Lorda's a talker. He's good at that. He's good at explaining stuff, and
What do you think about
showing
the
you how to
pose
do
from
stuff.
Light? I don't know. Can't get behind that.
Can't get behind what happened? What
Backwards jump pose?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Never been
I
there.
didn't see it. I can't judge it. I missed the pose.
Wake up, Justin.
I mean, if you're facing backwards, it's automatically bonus points, though. Come on.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Simple's gonna do this boring, get as close to the... I guess it's not boring, but... It's pretty nice that as soon as it finishes, Simple goes in, doesn't even change the sprite or anything. That was pretty funny.
Do you know, do either one of these two watch the other? I like to watch.
They might have the restream up. I think I think they both might. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can hear us or not, but
see one, yeah. All right. They're going through Hidden Town the wrong way, but this is not the order you're supposed to do things in. Kidding. My old order was trash. Oh, the strat. Enos, what's the strat? What strat's Enos talking about?
Was it the ferrying the item?
I need to know about these frames.
Like, or was it stabbing before the spell guy or something?
Oh,
Ooh.
the sleep was missed. Light missed one.
Yeah, that was a little bit
When
late on the unbuffered attempt.
Late. Oh no.
Early on that one. Darn.
Bearing up the item ways to gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I usually do it right at item placed. Not saying I do it correctly, but I do it. All right, so 2 encounters from Light. Let's see if Simpol can get some time back.
Yeah, there's a good amount to be saved here. Oh, that's garbage. That was a random walk. That swing timing was good. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's hard to manipulate that cave back there. We try to like do the right amount of stabs. Nice. Like,
wow.
Yeah, large encounter hitboxes for you.
Was it like 1.5 coming out of that cave, and you're supposed to be able to be?
I try to get 3 or 2.5, or I don't really exactly know, but like I just if you get hit and stuff, like you have to like fudge it. So like if I don't get hit and I'm completely clean, I do 3 stabs.
Yeah.
But like if I get knocked back, I count it as 2, but it's really probably not the exact same as 2. Or if you get knocked forward, or if you like stumble and like, you know, miss a jump. There's a lot of stuff. The tech test just ruined that cave, so that's probably what happened. And yeah, that encounter just wasn't allowing him to get the slink. Really, no chance.
A couple little stumbles here early in P6 on Light side. We saw Simpol have problems with the blue. Oh, got the jar though. That's nice.
Nice, up through the blocks. Swag. Not even swag, it's actually faster.
Faster, yeah.
I mean, it's both.
It's swag and faster, yeah.
Simple's gonna do that cool strat that I saw him do the other day, I think.
It's pretty nice. Not put him in prison?
I don't know why well, maybe it wasn't quite the same, because that bubble was in its way that time, which is like what happened last time.
Did no jump? Oh, okay. I was like, what? You're just gonna...
I mean, you can.
There's no way I would do that.
You can, if you don't use jump at all in this palace, you can ferry the cross to save time.
Oh, Max was talking about ferrying the cross, and it never happened.
Yeah, that's the only reason we don't do it.
Uh-oh. Neutral jump. I learned.
But in dead runs, I've done it. It's the same. The Canada hole is just a 4-tile jump. You just gotta look at the tile lines instead of the gap.
Yeah.
The run's dead anyway.
Something about the red from this dungeon or palace or whatever. I can't like focus on the floor. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's
always had problems with red.
Could be. Yeah, could be that, or maybe both combined. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of TV you're using too, because both runners now are showing off that salmon kind of color, but P2 on my capture is like fuchsia.
Oh yeah.
It's like Eon's name in chat. It's like that color. So I don't know. On my TV, it's the color I'm watching right now, but on my capture.
Oh, we got a ceiling walk, Justin.
Yeah, That's not double though, because Simpol
only
got
one,
the
yes.
first one. Or wait, did Light? I actually didn't see if Light got it in P4.
Nope, I did not get
Okay.
it.
Oh no! Oh, the
Oh, my
when
God.
fire strats get scary.
They're pretty when they work.
I can't believe that Light got back. Here's Simpol for the failure. Failed
not
stealing
get
walk. Yeah, that
Jump
was.
down the hole, do it again.
I thought Light was going right in the lava, and so did they. I think they were queuing up Fairy to
Yeah, me too.
get ready for that. But even then, yeah, I think they still would have ferried out. It's just like it's faster to just die there,
Yeah.
instead of ferrying all the way back out. But you don't want to be at the end game with one life in a race. It's not like it's impossible or anything. It's just nice to have the safety.
Nice little red jar there on Simpol's side.
Yeah, I don't know if he intended that drop to be set up. Did he know the drop was
He
coming?
knew it. Yeah, he
Nice.
instantly turned.
It's a good spot to get it. Saves on the refill later.
Nice little light ambush there.
Yeah, Light still holding on to a pretty manageable lead here. Just really got to play their game.
Mm-hmm.
And the only hurdle left is VOD and Fairy Feet execution. And, the other stuff that happens in VOD.
Seems like if one of your strengths, which is what we've seen from Light, is Fairy Feet, it's going to be really hard for Simpol. Come on, jumpless. Let's do it.
It's going to be jumpless without a jackhammer. Just watch this.
No, come on.
No, you just watch. Oh!
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
get one of the hits. Yeah, Light usually does that one cycle without jump.
Like 8 seconds or something on that.
It's good. See what Simpol wants to do. Simpol might throw a jumpless jackhammer at us.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see.
I think Light missed one of the early hits on
Yeah.
that one cycle. Yeah, we're gonna see
Yeah, here it is.
safe one cycle, or not safe one cycle. Jumpless jackhammer.
I'll talk about.
I still think the actual jackhammer part is easier without jump cast for some reason. I think I don't know. It feels like your downward velocity is less when you don't have jump cast or something, so it's easier
that
to.
second hit, for sure.
It's like easier to fall through
Yeah,
Barbo with jump
it
cast
is.
or something.
I agree.
Yeah.
Completely.
So as long as you know how to.
Both, missing both.
Yeah, like when you did it in that clip, you just had no idea when Barbo was coming. You just did it at the right time. It was great.
No, I knew. Come on.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. You weren't using the audio or anything. You just kind of, you probably felt it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that Moa is just all up in Simpol's business.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's once you know the cue. It's,
Call me out like that again.
Oh, I'm gonna call you out. It's all good. It's all.
That's all I had. I had no jump, man. I wasn't gonna die. I was going for it. All right.
So Light.
Fairy Feet so far from Light.
Not sure if that was intentionally safe. Yeah, I think Light just doesn't want to miss any here, so just gonna make sure.
Did him slower. Uh-oh.
That was weirdly unintentional. I'm guessing.
Kind of just 2 instead of 1 there.
Yeah, just went an extra tile by accident. But nope,
Missed it.
was gonna try the Fairy Feet there. Now we're getting tossed around like
Okay.
currency.
Little time here. Look out.
Yep.
Gotta get the red jar.
Oh no, dude.
Not there. Despawn. All
I
right.
don't think anything worse could have possibly happened. So Light's gonna take the death abuse. That's the absolute right thing to do. I didn't even think of that. I mean, that's good, quick thinking by Light. So they can use the Fairy Feet again. Yeah, the despawn. It must have been I missed what encounter. It must have been I don't even think Light took a large encounter. Usually despawns when you take a large encounter there. If you don't scroll the screen, but I think Light even scrolled the screen on the fence screen. I have no idea what just happened.
Oh man, missed that fairy too.
Oh no.
Missed the second one.
Alright, so we're going skips now. Dude's catching all the way up here.
Wow. That's rough.
Yeah, that despawn hurts, and really just the.
within
I wonder if it
2
was just
seconds
an extra button press by accident go onto that graveyard, because that's usually just walk to the road and take the encounter on the road.
Just hold a little too long.
But we're pretty synced here now.
Close. Wow. That's unfortunate. As
1
good of a
second.
run Light was having.
Yeah. That's what VOD will do to you. And now we're gonna have, I mean, GP is... It's a little straightforward, but obviously stuff can happen, so...
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Now it's gonna be even more interesting, because I wonder if before, with the lead Light had, I wonder if Light would have just ferried over...
He missed it. Simpol missed that one.
Yep, so Simpol's given a little time back.
Wow.
Sandbag.
Come on, man. We got a little drama here, though. It's gonna be like 15 seconds.
This is good. This is, I mean...
But the important thing is what? The one life? That's huge.
Yeah, well, you can up A once you get to GP, so like just...
Oh, never mind. So,
Yeah. That's why I said it's like a lot more straightforward than all keys. It's not like... You can like take all... As long as you don't game over in VOD, you know? I mean, obviously you don't want to lose that time, but like... Light just needed to get there.
I was like game changer here, but
Yeah.
not as much as I thought.
No. And now I think, yeah, Light is not going to... See, I think before, if Light came in here with like a 20, 30-second lead, I think they're ferrying over stuff, because I don't think they care enough to save the death abuse. Like, you know, it's like 7 seconds or whatever to death abuse. I don't think, you know, it's much safer to just ferry over Spicy's. But we're going to see, I mean, I think Light doesn't want to risk having to lose those 7 seconds here. I have to assume that they're both watching, so...
Oh, for sure.
But I don't really know for sure. But clean so far for both, so...
So I'm trying to think of the next time that there could be a little time difference, maybe Waffle Room. It's really clean. Good block breaks.
Yeah, this is going smooth so far.
See, all right, that's some bull. Every time that dude jumps straight at me, when I watch you guys play, they're nice and easy in the middle of the
a little
room.
more tame in this category for some
Just
reason.
chill. What?
That might just be a placebo or something, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good point by Unos there in chat. Light usually does just... Like this whole tournament, Light's been doing PB route. Nothing safe, really, so...
Play their game, yeah.
Yeah. You start doing stuff you don't normally do.
Yep. That's how winners play.
Yep. Nice. There's
Nice
a
room.
good tank.
Yeah.
So we're about a room of separation here.
Nice room again. All right.
I guess it depends on the room, because this room is a little longer. You break through all the blocks, obviously, so... Still cruising?
Getting down to the cycles of Thunderbird type of thing.
Yeah, I mean... At this point, it doesn't look like we're gonna need a death abuse for either. Health is still definitely good on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice upstab.
pretty sure if either of them had even just one heart left, they'd probably just go anyway.
Yeah.
Right. You got it.
Especially if you got the restream up. You're looking at how close. You gotta go. Yeah. Gotta go. All right. Falls down the hole at 51.
Simple's getting a little bit of a bad pattern there. Triple stab.
And looks like a 16 second. 15 seconds.
Okay, so it's a pretty... I mean... Light would have to have a pretty bad T-Bird and Darklink. Shouldn't even say bad. I mean, you can get trolled by a fireball and then get put into a corner and have to wait. I don't expect that from either. But we'll see.
There's two. Ooh, nice fight. Light had a textbook fight there.
Yeah, you heard that Tink too, the reflect spell actually doing its job.
Mm-hmm. Another two right there. Let's get six more. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Nice.
They might have killed Thunderbird on the same pixel. I'm not kidding.
It's a scripted fight if you can do the crazy inputs that I still can't do consistently. Also, you do need a little luck, like if a fireball gets you in the middle of your whirlwind, you know.
Right.
And that's gonna do it. We're gonna have a game 3.
Beauty.
Light's finishing with a 1:03.09. Very nice race time.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to see Simpol right in behind that. Nice
Also
jumping.
aggressive stab to finish it off.
1:03.28 for Simpol, so not even 20 seconds. Big GGs to both.
Yeah.
I think we didn't really have any lead changes, but we had little ebbs and flows, and then at the end there we had that crazy just catch up by Dude because of the mishaps in VOD by Light.
Yeah, I think it was the clean walk before Lifetown was where Light got the lead, and then just never really kept distancing themselves a little bit and just played well. I mean, you've got to execute to beat somebody like Simpol. Same thing, Simpol's got to execute to beat somebody like Light, and I mean, Light did it, just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, that was huge.
Good run.
So that's what they needed. Force the game 3. Everyone who entered this tournament has now lost at least one race. So
It's a good tourney when that happened.
Yeah, no undefeated, and who's gonna win? I guess we'll find out next. And we can get out of here. We're gonna bring in master commentators, elite commentators, if I will. Yunos and Dark Magician, formerly known as Dark Magician.
Well, talk to the runners. We're going to have about a 5-minute break. So I'm going to throw this back to the countdown screen for a few minutes. Thank you very much, both of you. Justin, man, all the commentary you've been providing for this tournament for us. And Redbird Garad, thank you both.
That's
Thanks
fun.
for having us.
Thanks, guys. Yep.
So, like I said, we're going to back to the countdown screen for 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll be back with the final match of this tournament. Don't go anywhere. See you back soon.